Alright, welcome back to Majora's Mask, and in the last part, we went through the Oceanside Spider House and got the giant wallet, which lets us hold more rupees. And in this part, we're going to be going back to Clocktown and continuing with a few more side-questy things before, in the next part, where we're going to be returning to the Ikana Graveyard and seeing just what changes around there at night. Because, as we all know, night is the ideal time to go to a graveyard. Oh, what is this? Hold on. Controller malfunction or something. Gotta go fix that and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Fix the controller. So let's get back to what we were doing, which was playing the Song of Soaring and heading to Clocktown. Oh, right, it starts on Clocktown. One thing that I haven't gotten to point out yet is that in the 3DS version of Majora's Mask, the moon was more of a gray, when here it's more brown. So that's something. Not really too important, but it's a little change between this version and that one. And this time, we're finally going to be getting this particular piece of art. You might remember quite a few parts ago, I came here to try to get a piece of heart. I was like waiting around for quite a while, and I couldn't get it because something was wrong. And then another part that I tried to do, which I just ended up scrapping, was I came here, I tried to do this, and it didn't work again. And now I figured out what you have to do. This only works on the first day in between 3 o'clock p.m. and 4 and midnight, I believe. So we're going to be coming in here. Now you'll see that the postman, instead of sleeping, is just sort of on his bed jogging. So let's talk to him and see what he's up to. Apparently he's training by running for exactly 10 seconds in his mind. Alright, so count to 10. And then, when you think it hits 10, push A. This is annoying. You see there's a timer on screen. After 2 seconds, that timer goes away. Unless you're wearing the bunny hood, in which case it stays there forever. Got it. Aw, damn. Two whole rupees. We're just gonna do this a couple more times. If you don't wear the bunny hood, timer disappears, so unless you have a stopwatch or something, I recommend using the bunny hood. Frick. One more time, and if it doesn't work, I'll just pause it. 2, 3... What am I doing? That was 1 millisecond off. Are you kidding me? One more try. When he means exactly 10 seconds, he really means it. You have to get it like on the millisecond, as I just said. Ugh. I'll be right back once I beat this minigame. Okay, literally the next try, this happened. We got it. Huh? 10 seconds. And for beating his little game, it gives us a heart container. So basically, he's just gonna train more to be better than us, I guess. Don't know why. But let's get out of here and get to doing the next thing that I wanted to do today. Which is... first things first, I'm going to be going to North Clocktown and stopping Seiken from stealing the old woman's bag again. Why are we doing that, you may ask? Well, it's important for later. actually going to be slowing down time right here, and we're going to be going out to the Termina Field to make a little bit of money real quick, because later in this 3-day cycle, we're going to need 500 rupees, which is the max number you can hold in this game after you've gotten the big wallet. I think it's called the giant wallet. Not the big wallet, but whatever. So once you have the giant wallet, you need to go fill it up with 500 rupees and then save the old woman from getting her... Save the old woman from Seiken, and then something interesting happens. I'd be wondering, how is saving the old woman from Seiken connected to having 500 rupees? Well, I'll show it later. But for now, here's something pretty interesting. You might have noticed that there's this weird-looking bird flying around here right near Milk Road I haven't pointed him out before. He's called a Taruki, and if you get hit by him, he steals your sword or your bottles. But if you manage to kill him, something interesting also happens. Might be wondering why I'm using the ice arrows here, even though I already determined that they are a lot slower than fire arrows. And that is because I forgot. Just remember that right now. This bird steals your bottles or your sword from you. You can go to the curiosity shop and buy them back, or you can just reset time, which puts them back in your inventory. Come on, I want to show something cool. Just die already. This might not be the best time to go after the bird, because you do get some stronger arrows later in the game. Got him. And when he dies, he drops a rupee that's as big as you are. No, seriously, it's as big as you are. And I believe this one is worth, like, a whopping 200, which is quite a bit. Yep, 200. So, basically just going to be going around the field, and I'm going to be showing off a few little money spots that I haven't shown yet. That one's just 20 rupees, nothing too special. Come over here and punch the drawing of Skull Kid, you get 3 rupees. Once again, nothing too special, but it's there. Oh right, the Dodongos aren't out during the day. Instead we get Enus instead, so no Dodongos. Which sucks, because they drop quite a bit of money. And this song looks familiar, so I'm going to want to play it. Oh, I know this song. This is... Frick. Oh, what is this? Sorry about that. It's just someone sending me messages. How does this go again? Okay, now I remember it for real this time. That is the Nocturne of Shadow from Ocarina of Time. And I did pretty poorly playing it, so I only got 3 rupees instead of the usual 60. That sucks. Don't think there are too many other money spots out here in Termina Field. Dodongo, when you kill the Dodongos, they give, I want to say, the Dodongos give 50 rupees for the big ones and 20 for the smaller ones. Come on, give me some magic, please. So that's pretty much every way of making money out in Termina Field for now. Don't want to be taking any out of the bank because, remember, we need to have 5,000 in the bank to get a piece of heart. So I'm just going to pause the video and go get the daily 100 rupees from up above that one shop and from the Bomber's Hideout. Actually, not the Bomber's Hideout one. We can skip that one for today. But yeah, I'm just gonna pause the video and I'll meet you back in North Clocktown at midnight. Alright, well here we are back in North Clocktown, and Seiken should attack the old woman and steal her bag at exactly midnight, so I will meet you back here then. And right at the stroke of midnight, here's the old woman with the bomb bags. Let's speak to her. She just says, "I'm sorry." Just gotta run up to him and smack him with a sword again. Don't shoot him with an arrow, the bomb bag will explode and he'll die, and then the thing that happens tonight won't work. You might notice, even though this guard clearly just saw him steal somebody's luggage and then try to run off with it, he doesn't stop him. I guess he only stops kids without swords. Everything else is outside his job description. So she just kind of says, "Take care," now that we already have the blast mask. She doesn't give it to you again. But now that we've done that, we are going to want to slow down time immediately. And then, I will see you back here for the next part, where we're going to be going back to Akana Graveyard and seeing what goes down there at nighttime. So, see you then.